We are officially unplugged. We are on the record with one of the hottest rappers in the game, literally.
Hey, you already know.
Hey,
Dave E.
Calm yourself. Calm
All right.
yourself.
Control yourself,
I
all
mean,
right?
I feel like I can risk it all.
Relax.
No,
Can-
you
Yeah.
can't.
Man, be professional. We need you to be professional.
Look,
Janae.
I really don't care,
Yo,
guys.
you
Dave,
already
I
wildin'.
apologize on behalf of
He's
my
wildin'
coworkers.
already.
Dave,
It's all love.
so Dave, you dropped your first mixtape in 2010, and now it's 2017, and we all love Karma.
For sure.
How does Karma reflect your journey as an artist?
It felt like the old me. Like I was just back in the studio, just knocking records out without really thinking about it too much. You know what I mean? A lot of times with the label or just different songs, I get caught up thinking about what type of records I want to put out. So Karma was really just me being me
Yeah.
and just rapping.
The artists that you've worked with, your catalog includes Nas, Fab, Jada, who we just had on our show in our first episode, Styles P, Cameron,
Keep
Offset,
naming it.
Jeezy, French.
The
Like,
resume.
You've got some hard hitters on that you've worked with. Out of all the artists you've worked with, what was the best experience you've had?
Probably with Styles. Styles my favorite rapper.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Of course, everything with Nas was like iconic, and I was
Yeah.
like, I couldn't believe it was happening. You know what I mean? Of course, but
Yeah.
with Styles, it was a little more personal, and I really grew up like since I was 14, 15, having my favorite rapper. You know what I mean? So to get with him, and then when we got in the studio, I never forget, we put the beat on for the record we was gonna do. And I pulled my phone out, started writing my. He was like, "Why you writing that shit? Why you writing it? Why you writing it?"
Wow.
I was like, "What you mean? Why I'm writing?" He was like, "Man, remember that shit. Like, don't write it down. Like, write it in your head." I was like, "What?" and then he just told me stories about how when the Locks when they first got with Bad Boy, and they would all go to the studio with Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They somebody with Angeletti or whoever would put a beat on whatever song they was gonna do. And Kids, Styles, and Sheik, they all pull out their notepads or whatever they go on their car and get to writing. And he said Biggie being there just smoking, laughing, drinking, eating chicken, like not writing down nothing. And then out of like maybe an hour later, he'll get up and just go in the booth.
Crazy.
And ain't wrote nothing. He'd just do it off the top of his head. You know what I mean? So that was just an experience that I kind of took from. And he told me, said after that, everywhere we would go, we would do that. And he said it just put so much intimidation in another rapper. You know what I mean? Like just going like if I go to another person's session and they pull that notepad out and I'm sitting there just kicking it, chilling, then I go in the booth and spit a straight 16 or a straight 12, like they're gonna be like, damn, yo, this dude a little different. Jay-Z do it too. So that's just something I got from Styles. Like write it in your head, man. Write that shit down in your head, and you're going to rap it with more passion. You're going because you know it. You're not reading it off a paper, off a phone. It's coming from your head. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
amazing.
that was probably the illest that happened with me and Stan. Then I watched him do it. Like as I'm still writing my verse, you know what I mean? That was crazy.
I know there's a lot of negative stereotypes of Black fathers in our society, you know, not being present, but you're the opposite of that. You're very much present in your daughter's life. What kind of legacy do you hope to lead for her?
I just honestly, man, that's a good question.
Hey, thank you.
go.
You know what? I'm
I feel
smart.
like,
I am smart.
Yeah, that was a good question. Legacy for I don't want. I feel like as with me being an entertainer, she gonna hear so many different stories about her father as she gets older. But I just want her to know what I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like I want her to know everything I did since she was born was aimed at trying to better her life or just make sure she was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So and that her daddy was that.
Hey, let's go.
I know that's right.
And she ain't gotta try to depend on no man or find no dude to make sure she good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
I don't want none of that. So
Wait,
I want her to already be on point.
when can she start dating? Are you going to be that like overprotective
that's
father?
none of your business. That's none of your business right now.
You know, they're like, she ain't never dating.
She can't never start dating.
I told you.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
a-
so Dave,
He gonna have to be so official. he got a lot of. It ain't just me. Kyrie got uncles like.
Oh, right, right.
it's gonna be that Bad Boys 2 scene with Martin and Will at the door.
Poor child.
But they was actors. This is gonna be real life. I met a lot of people as far as with basketball, like with KD, Mike B, all these type of dudes.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself, because we gonna call you. We gonna call you.
I met all of them during that time too, so that was dope. You know what I mean?
Good.
I still got them relationships, so
good, because
it was a good time.
We want to test you on those relationships, because we know you were a serious ball player in AAU, in high school, and in college.
Yeah, got busy.
And you play with the best in the game. So this is what we want to do. We want to give you a name, and we want you to explain their connection to you. So how about Kevin Durant?
KD, I met Kevin in like 10th grade, 10th, 11th grade. And this was like, I met him right before he did the McDonald's All-American, like right before that.
Right.
Oh,
That's
wow.
when me and him got tight, and we used to work out. Like every other day, we play AAU together. They used to go ball at Georgetown. Like just a lot of, like all the dudes in the area, they would just have pickup. And that's how me and Kevin got super close. You know what I'm saying? I could play. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I ended up getting a scholarship to Towson, and Kevin's older brother, Tony Durant, was my roommate there. He was playing ball at Towson.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So yeah. So his mom's his grandmother, Miss Wanda, they be coming to the apartment and all that. Like, so I was really able to get super close with his family. Like, I actually had food poisoning one time with Tony, and his mother brought us to the hospital. You know what I mean?
My goodness.
Look at Mama Durant.
Look at Mama
No
Durant.
joke either.
I ate some bad Chipotle.
That'll do it.
That's Chanae's
That'll do it.
favorite.
Dave, I eat Chipotle like almost every day. I'm a ride or die.
She gets it free every day.
You couldn't pay me to eat that shit.
Nasty. It's nasty.
All right, there goes our sponsor.
I'm still
But
eat
yeah,
it.
that's a crazy story. I never forget Miss Wanda brought us to and sat with me in the hospital. They had to give me the IV, all that. She sat right there with me. Kevin a good dude, man. He's just somebody that always supported what I was doing, and I never really took our friendship for granted. I never really was asking him for nothing after he made it and all that. I feel like a lot of people that happens. Your man to make it, or you get on, and then you just feel like you feel owed a part of that. Like, I ain't had nothing to do with Kevin getting to the NBA. Like, he was nice and went to the NBA, so I just respected it. I kind of knew my boy was on his way done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I locked in with the music.
So has Katie played any role in your music career? Like hype man?
Yeah. Not hype man, but like my second mixtape, I did a mixtape called American Greed.
Mm-hmm.
And I recorded the majority of it at Kevin crib in Oklahoma City. He had an engineer with me 24 hours a day. And while he go to the gym, go work out, and I just like, yo, I need to go find some weed, bro. he ain't know where to find. He was like, I'm gonna put you on with my man that might know where to get some weed. Like,
The plug.
you know what I mean?
The plug.
Don't do that to our name.
I'm riding through Oklahoma trying to find some bud. Imagine that. But,
The sticks.
but yeah, he was in the studio with me for the majority of that recording. He linked me with Jalil Beats for the first time back. Like, that's when I first linked with Jalil Beats. That was through Kevin, because I never forget Kevin went on his Twitter. Me and him was in the studio, and he went on Twitter and was like, "Yo, I'm in the booth with my man Dave East or whatever."
I remember that.
To send some beats in, and this Kevin Durant. So every producer on earth is like, "What?" They send all kind of beats just for him. Like, they not caring about who I am or why he want the beat.
Right.
They just think Kevin wants some beats. So I might have had 1,000 beats to work with that week. You know, I stayed out there like a week. I was going back and forth to James Harden crib, and I'd be at Kevin crib, and they all would be in the studio with me. Westbrook, all of them. Like,
Oh.
that was a dope experience. You know what I mean?
Did any of those guys have bars?
Mm. Hey, tell it all. It's okay.
Kevin can make beats.
Oh, he can make beats.
Yeah, I don't know about the bars.
He can make beats.
Kevin nice. He can actually produce. Like, he can actually make beats. Like,
No,
for real. And
know your lane.
that's hard. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But no, they can't rap like that.
Piggyback into that. What about my man B Easy, Mike Beasley?
Easy.
Oh, Mike, yeah. Now with him, I met him through DC Assault. I was playing for an AAU team called DC Assault, and the first time I actually went to Vegas was with Mike. And you know, I ain't never been to, like, Vegas is crazy, so I'm just on some tourist when I get there, like just excited to see all the. I'm in Vegas, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
This nigga Mike is wild, and he's taking all like all of the the little Spanish people be out there with the little escort cards, the little sex cards, like call this number. He's walking up and down the strip, taking all the cars, like we gonna call these joints tonight. I'm like, yo, you a wild. We got a game 8:00 in the morning. Like AAU, you might play 5-6 games in a day, and then with DC Assault, the team we was on is me, Mike Beasley, Chris Wright, Nolan Smith, Navarro, but like we was stacked.
Hey.
So every game we playing, I'm seeing Coach K, Roy Williams, like all these top Bill Self, all these dudes are sitting up in the bleachers. So I'm like, man, I got to kill every game.
I know that's right.
Mike ain't give two fucks excuses. He ain't care. We be out all night, all that.
You ain't worry about no scholarship.
But the thing with him is he can still drop 50. He'll wake up 8 in the morning.
Yup.
Wow.
He can shoot with both hands, left hand. A team shoot one with his left, the other with his right, and he'll still give you 50. Still, I'm like, yo, this up till 4 in the morning, calling escorts.
This is too much tea. I don't know.
Mike Beasley.
Yeah,
My man Beasley.
Mike a real one. He a Nick now too. I just seen him the other day.
Yep.
He came to the studio the other night.
Word, okay.
That's my brother. Like me and Mike been cool since we was probably 14, 15. Like I always say, you got them dudes that's just they in the NBA. They love rap. They got everything. They got the money. They got everything you need to actually be a rapper. So they do like Kobe. Kobe wasn't no rapper. Kobe was like that was terrible.
Listen, do not try Kobe though.
No, Kayla is the biggest Kobe.
Okay, yeah, he was trash. He was a trash rapper. Okay,
Kobe
but
Bryant
relax.
did not rap, and he was doing videos with suits on. He was bugging.
Brian McKnight. I was just showing him the video. Have you ever seen the video with Brian McKnight?
He had a big Steve Harvey suit.
Yeah, he had the prom suit on.
You did not say Steve Harvey. No, leave him alone, bruh.
The zoot suit.
Leave him alone.
But Damian Lillard can actually rap. Like take the basketball shit out of it and just listen to the music. And if you didn't know he played ball, you would like his music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what about another Laker? We're talking about Kobe rapping. What about Lonzo Ball rapping? What do you think?
Ooh.
I ain't really. I ain't got nothing to say about him. He was talking down on Nas.
Oh, that was my next question.
I think he's trash on the court and with the rap. Whatever he's trying to do, he's trash. His father funny though.
Tell it.
Okay, so speaking of,
he got a funny dad.
Yeah, he got an AAU dad. He got an AAU dad.
Okay, so I'm assuming you saw his sweatshirt at MSG the other night with the
sweatshirt on.
He photoshopped his face on the Illmatic
Cover.
album and wore it as a sweatshirt
Into the game.
And he's also said that kids don't listen to Nas anymore. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what kids them is. All my dudes do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I be saying. Like, you can't discredit what was before you, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
real.
Yeah.
You ain't did nothing. Like, who is Lonzo Ball? Like, he ain't did nothing to even mention Nas. Like, but like I said, everybody got their own opinion.
Yep.
You can't get mad at somebody for their opinion. But he just got to watch who he do that around.
Because it ain't Dave East.
Right.
It really sounds like it's not
Dave East gonna pull up on him.
We pro Nas on this side.
Hey, all of us.
I hear that.
You gotta watch how he talk about homie. Homie changed my life, so keep his name out of a bad light. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. We feel you. So
it
Dave.
ain't nothing to come to a Laker game.
Oh. I know.
You know what I mean?
You so petty.
Yeah.
No, we're here for you, man. We're here for you. So
I'm so sorry.
I think you just scared Chanae.
Listen, Chanae is the most extra person
No,
we got out here. So she's just hyping you up right now.
Nah, Davey's just scared Chanae. Jay was like, yo, I'm on your side.
Dave East, I'm on your team.
He got a funny
I think we
father,
all
though.
on your team, though.
No, for sure. Well, Dave, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, this
you
was
have an
incredible.
open
Yeah.
invitation
Thanks,
anytime.
y'all.
I know. Yes. Come
I'm
up
definitely
anytime.
gonna pull up, come see y'all.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
And
man,
we'll
please
hoop. I'll
do.
take you one-on-one.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
What
Chanae
Wait,
plays
can we ask him?
what
Can we
playing
ask?
for?
Your heart.
Oh,
come on.
basketball.
No. Wait, Dave. Before we go, Dave.
I like that.
I'm dunking everything.
There we go.
No, bro. You don't
For
know
real,
what's
Dave.
coming.
When we had Fab and Jada on, he said that he could take Chanae. So do you think you could really take Chanae?
But you know Chanae's a WNBA player.
Yeah. So who you starting?
Number
Who
one
you
pick.
benching? You or Chanae?
Me. All day long.
Bye. It's been
Ball
real.
players mentality.
Yo, appreciate this.
Yo, thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank y'all.